my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, Sunshine Sachs is trying to make Meghan into a fashionista. So, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, when you search her name on Apple News, it shows up. She ditched her £120,000 engagement ring on an emotional public outing with Prince Harry, and she hasn't told anybody why she didn't wear her engagement ring. And please, I don't travel with my rings either. So, anyways, then if you look how much Sunshine Sachs is putting on, it is mostly about her, her fashions. Meghan Markle convinced me to swap my beat up flats for this rich looking style for spring. Meghan Markle wears Veronica beard in Jordan. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have a soccer shootout in Jordan, but who walked away with the bragging rights? Well, the one who ironed his pants. Duchess Meghan prefers high-low dressing in Zara and Chanel. Meghan Markle just dressed down Chanel with a Zara jacket. Meghan Markle wears the same Kate Middleton-approved brand 3 times in 2 days while in Jordan. Meghan Markle looks so sweet in this never-before-seen BTS suits photo. Meghan Markle's wedding dress designer launches up a $40 Uniqlo bag or whatever. And then it just goes on and on and on about Meghan Markle and her fashions. So we've always said that, she wanted to be the lifestyle, and she came out with that, and that's flopping hard. And so is she going to move towards fashion? Are they setting her up as a fashionista? Are we going to see As Ever start to sell things like scarves or purses or things like that? So are they setting up, is Sunshine Sachs setting up Meghan Markle? And we have to remember her consignment store she closed. Not consignment, affiliate store, show me, buy me, something like that. And she would put up clothes that she wore and whatnot, and she quietly closed it. What are they setting her up for? What are they setting her up for? Or is this just pure PR? Is this just pure PR about, they can't find anything else nice to say about her? I still think that Zara jacket she wore, somebody else gave it to her to wear because it was massively huge on her. It looked ridiculous because she was wearing such skin-tight clothes during Ramadan. Are they setting Meghan Markle up to be a fashionista? Mixing Zara and Chanel, how très bien. Oh, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is why I love this deck. Look at the harlot. There she is. She's a harlot. They're trying to make her into a star. And it's in reverse. Number one, it's not going to work. It's seriously not going to work. Everybody sees right through her. Everybody sees she's a harlot. Here she is, the Emperor's wearing no clothes. Everybody knows whenever there's an article about, how great she looked. Boy, that was such a nice outfit she had on. Everybody can see the Emperor has no clothes, except, of course, for her sugars. She wears that wrinkly outfit, and she's like, I have no time to iron. Well, you don't iron anyways, honey. You get the hotel staff to do it for you. So that's a poor excuse. So she's the Emperor, the Emperor wears no clothes, and only us, we are intelligent enough to admit it. 4 of Cups, yeah, they're even out of ideas for her. Okay, let's try this. It's like they're throwing spaghetti to the wall and seeing what sticks. 2 of Swords. They just don't know what to do with her. They really don't know what to do. Like, what direction do we go? Do we go makeup? Do we go clothes? I mean, she's tried the affiliate, but that's affiliate. That's not fashion, right? I think she sells her stuff on eBay. We've done that reading long time ago. She looks for always for freebies. That's well known. Many people have come out and said, oh yeah, that worked with Meghan, have said, oh yeah, she's constantly taking in freebies. I'm getting that they just really don't know what to do with her anymore. The sun, yeah, they're in the dark when it comes to her. There's, we could have warned them. The King of Pentacles in reverse, and Harry is not sure what to do with her either. And of course, they've announced many times her and Harry are going in different business directions. So it's not even like they can bring him in. He's out there. He's on the outside. Page of Cups. Okay, so they're going to try and give us some surprising news. Nine of Cups. Are they going to continue to push her drinking? The smugness. Are they going to try and give her more awards? The Nine of Cups is also my awards card. All those cups lined up behind you. The smugness. Interesting, this cup. She's holding a man's tie. So is this something about her ties to the royal family? Are they going to continue with that? Knight of Swords. They're gonna start to write more articles about her. They're gonna try and write just surprising positive things about Meghan. This Knight of Swords is your journalist, is your blog post. This isn't the Page of Cups is your Twitter or your X, your Facebook posts, your little posts here in Instagram pictures or whatnot. I think they're going to go a lot more deeper into some of the awards she wins. Oh, look at that. The clock agrees with me. Chariot. They're going to try and grab more control of her period. They're going to really grab more control of her. I think, this Chariot card, a lot of people, would say, oh, that's William, or I'm not reading this using astrology. You have to remember, there's multiple ways to read tarot. The tarot could be telling you astrologically what's going on, the planetary energies, or it could be talking about archetypes, could be talking about timing. It's a story, and you have to be able to read the story. And I don't think William has anything to do with this, so why would I bring him up? But what I'm seeing in this symbology, if you remember, if you watched any of the Winter Olympics and the USA outfits were by Ralph Lauren were absolutely stunningly point on, really nice. Man, they look sharp, really sharp. And what I'm seeing here is I'm wondering if they're going to make Meghan more American, an appeal to the Americans. They know they've lost the UK market. Why even bother with the UK market? I'm wondering if they are going to bring her in as more American, right? Like, why bother with the UK market? Let's boost her where we can. Like, so we start and we have some traction, right? And then we'll move on to more dangerous places, right? Why try and cast a big net? Why don't not just be a big fish in a little pond? I'm not saying the United States are little. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they start to make her look like the all-American girl. And start to wear like American fashions. Like, you think she's been trying to get into the European fashion houses and look more British, buy tea and cookies. And I'm thinking that they're going to start to show her as more of an all-round American girl who happened to marry into the British royal family. And they're going to try and take control of that narrative. Six of Wands. They're eventually going to be somewhat successful with Meghan. They're eventually going to be somewhat successful. And again, we got American flags on here. And I think that's what they're going to do. I think that's exactly what they're going to. social justice warrior, burning the place down. And she's going to wreck it all. She's going to wreck it all because she's the harlot. She's the emperor with no clothes. Also, Harry's going to exit. Harry's on the exit here. And she's nothing without Harry. They can make her all-American all they want. But that one part of the story, an all-American girl married an all-British prince, is not going to fly. Because Meghan herself is going to burn it down. She just does not know how to listen. She just does not know, well, she does not know how to be a strong Black woman. She's too whiny. She's not smart enough. The High Priestess in reverse. I think we're still going to hear secrets about Meghan, especially once the marriage ends. The Hierophant here in reverse. The Knight of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, you know what? She's going to be the one herself who screws it up. Five of Cups, depression, despondency, the Emperor in reverse, Nine of Swords upright. I think she's waiting for the king to die, and I think that because she knows once William makes it to the throne, she's got nothing. She doesn't even have Harry's inheritance. If you saw the previous reading, it's just simply not going to work. I think this is the direction they're going to take. They're going to take, you know, all-American girl. I think we're going to see her more in American labels instead of the US labels, and she's going to screw it right up. She's going to absolutely screw it right up. You know what? This is interesting because the Emperor is here. I wonder if she's going to screw it up because she says something against Trump. Not that I'm like, everyone stop typing right now. I'm not saying I'm a Trump fan. I'm just saying, I wonder if it's because she says something against Trump and then she loses half the market. She's going to screw it up. There she is, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Also, could be some secrets coming out about her. And here's the Five of Cups, this depression, despondency, things she just can't shake. She's the Emperor, Emperor's new clothes. She's a harlot, will always be a harlot. There's nothing you can say or do to turn that around. And the sooner she stops throwing money at it, the sooner she'll have more money. It's like, you know, might as well just put it on fire. At least you'll get some warmth from it. I do think, though, this is Charles because the Hierophant is here. I think that the more she tries to push forward, the more resistant she's going to get because they've got secrets on her that they can release. 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. All right, there you go. Is she going to be a fashionista? Well, they might try and get her to wear American, all-American girl kind of clothes. Like you think Sydney Sweeney, right? Just the jeans was wildly successful. They might do something like that. Not that they would make her look beautiful or young or anything, but they might be like, you know, an all-American girl wearing, you know, all-American clothes or whatever. You know, got a British king or prince or whatever. I think they're going to do that. And I think that she won't be able to use her Duchess titles and stuff like that. I think the palace will be watching that very closely. You know, that she doesn't overstep any of those boundaries, making money off her titles, and she's not going to win. All right, thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.